What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie. Urgh. Today, man, we're getting grizzly, baby. Fall time, baby. We're talking about my fall training regimen. Is it worth it? Before I get into this here, please click this subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you hitters. So click subscribe and let's get into this. What up, man? High Stim Saturday. Got you on high alert, homies. Here we go, man. So when I'm talking about my fall training regimen, what I'm referring to is October, November, December. Last week in December, I take the stim break, take the week off from training. So I'm going to tell you how I'm going to be training these next 11 weeks, man. These next 11 weeks. Some of you, might want to pick up on some of this. Some of you might have your own. I want to hear about your regimen, man. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. Whatever, man. You could share it with me, man. You could share it with me. Let me know what's going on with you fine folks. Stimmed up, ready to freaking go. So listen, man, we're done monkeying around now. We monkeyed around all summer. It's too late now to get as tight as possible for the summer. Summer's over, baby. Summer's over. Now listen, GGH, I always stay tight year round. I stay close to the mark. So I'm going to tell you about the little changes I make with my regimen. And I'm going to go through it all, man. We're not going to miss a freaking beat here, man. We're going to leave no stone unturned. Now, you got to grow the beard out a little, man. You got to grow the beard out a little because alpha male season's here, baby. Alpha male season, man. That beta male stuff, man, that summer fresh, clean cut look, that's gone, man. It's time to get grizzly up in here. So listen, first thing, let's talk about food. That's first and foremost is food. So this is what I'm going to say, man. I'm going to say this. I'm not a big calorie counter. I'm a macro guy. I believe if you got your macros in, not I believe, if you have your macros in order, the calories work themselves out. So this is what I'm going to say. During the summer, I was pretty much at 200 grams of protein, close to 80 grams of fat, really, usually, about 80 grams of fat. And I was, toward the end there, I was keeping it down to like 100 grams of carbs, around there, man. I'm going to keep, the fat can go up a little bit. The protein is going to stay the same. The protein never changes for me. It's going to stay about 200 grams. I weigh 170 pounds right now. The protein stays at 200 grams. More than 200 grams of protein is unnecessary, and too much less than 150 it's not enough. So I definitely, less than 170 is really not enough because we want a gram of protein per pound of body weight at least. So 200 solid. The only thing I adjust with my food is the carbs. The fats can go up a little because remember, fat doesn't make you fat. So it's the carbs that I'm taking up. So I'm almost doubling the carbs right now. I'm at about 190 now. I came in with 190. So really my calories were between 19 and 2100 for the summer. I just brought them up to about 2400. See, we don't do all that cutting and bulking nonsense here, man. We stay tight year round, man, close to the mark. But you could bring the carbs up a little, and what that's going to do is go fill you out a little. You're going to keep the six-pack, or you're still going to be working towards one if you don't have one yet. It's still going to allow you to work towards the six-pack. You don't need to for all the stuff on the internet, I'm going to eat 5,000 calories a day. Bro, you're watching drugged out bodybuilders and what they eat. Stop with that nonsense. Keep it tight, man. Being tight is better than being huge. Because if you're tight, you're going to appear huge, man. You're going to appear huge. Being ripped, way better than just being some big guy. You ate 5,000 calories, so what? So we're going to bring it up small amounts from 2,000 up to 2,400 calories. That's a 400 calorie increase per day. And that's enough to help with my mood, my workouts and training, my sleep. I'm not going to feel, I've been in a deficit for a minute, man. So this is going to be more like maintenance, maybe I don't think I'm going to put on, no, I'm not going to put on any size with 2,400 calories. It might still be in a deficit the way I train, but it's going to be better because, man, I've been low, and there were times, dude, at 1,900 calories, 2,000 calories, I felt really run down a lot this summer. Like I was on the verge of getting sick. And that's the expense. That's the price we pay for staying freaking shredded, man. I stayed shredded all dang summer. So I'm going to stay shredded, but up the calories a little, fill out, and that's okay. Soften up. Not too much, man. I stay harder than Chinese arithmetic, baby. So listen. So that's the food. So all I'm doing is adjusting the carbs. So on instead of my second meal where I was eating just some salmon, some freaking avocado and some veggies, I'll throw in some sweet potato or some regular potato or some brown rice or some, one of those black bean pastas or whatever. So that's like 200 grams. That's like 200 calories right there out of the 400 I'm upping. And then, could do a little piece of fruit before the workout. That's another 100. So whatever, you could throw them in. So I'm just upping. I'm at 190. So let's keep going, man. My training is going to stay the same. The training doesn't really change. I hit everything once a week. That's me. Because really when I'm hitting everything once a week, I'm hitting more than just what I'm hitting. I know that's complicated, but bro, when I'm hitting back, I'm hitting biceps. When I'm hitting chest, I'm hitting triceps. When I'm hitting shoulders, I'm hitting some upper chest. I'm hitting a little back there. I incorporate exercises that kind of hit more than just what I'm hitting to make sure that I'm getting more like full upper body workouts. You know what I mean? I do about 30 sets per muscle group per week. I do 30 sets of chest per week, 30 sets of shoulders per week. I do about 16 for quads, 12 for hamstrings, 12 for calves. I do about 30 sets, 35 sets for back. Back's a little bigger. I even do 30 sets for biceps, 30 sets for triceps. I don't know what else I'm missing there, but that's about it. And then I do abs once a week. So as far as the abs go, the abs don't change. If you're hitting every muscle group once a dang week, you hit abs once a dang week, man. If you're hitting every muscle group twice a week, you hit abs twice a week, man. None of this, we hit abs every day because they're small muscle. They don't need the same rest. Nonsense, bro. Abs are like every other muscle. They need time to repair and rebuild. You're working your core anyway with all those other exercises. You don't think doing deadlifts, you're working your core. You don't think doing pull-ups, you're working your core. Everything you do, you're tightening your core, man. You think when you're posing in the mirror, looking at those little abs of yours starting to form, you're not working your core? You're always working your core. So my training's going to stay the same. The only thing that's going to change is I'm going to hit a little heavier weight. And I'm not hitting heavier weight because I'm making some super conscious decision to hit heavy weight. I'm not really into, in the wintertime we hit heavy weight. The only reason it happens to be like that for me is because I'm eating more food, so I'm expecting that I'm going to have more strength. I never go below 8 sets. I never go below 8 reps on any exercise, man. If I can't do 8 reps, the weight is too dang heavy and my ego's too dang big. If I'm doing more than 15 reps, the weight is too light and I'm working out like a freaking schlong shining wuss. If I'm doing above 15 reps, it's too light. If I'm doing under 8, it's too heavy and it's too much ego. I need to lower. So I stay between 8 and 15, but I'm going to kind of bring it down more toward the 8 during the fall. And that's going to just kind of let me, because I'm going to have more food in me, man. So it's going to be a little easier to train like that. When I didn't have as much food, felt the energy lacking, man. I don't rely on stimulants for my workouts. I train non-stim, most of the week, 4 days out of the week, I'm non-stim. So I'm relying on my food, man. I'm not running off stimulants. So yeah, my training's going to stay the same. I do the bro split. I don't care what you got to say about it. It works for me. And I've done it all, man. I've done the 2 muscle groups a week. I've done back and bis, chest and tris. I've done back back and chest, push-pull. I've done the shoulders and arms. I've done it all, man. I've found that I like torching each muscle once a week, 30 sets per muscle group pretty much, and end of freaking story, man. So then my cardio, let's talk about the cardio. In the summer, I focused on having a higher heart rate. I focused on my heart rate being between 145 and 160. I would say. That way, 160 was on the higher end. We don't want to go above that because I don't want to burn any muscle, man. I know you scientists out there will say, well, it's really hard to tap into muscle. It takes a while. I don't care, man. I'm not trying to burn any muscle. I work too dang hard for it, for this precious muscle. So now I'm going to lower the heart rate a little bit. I'm going to stay really between more 130 to 145, 130 to 150 at the most. I'm going to try not to bring it between 150 and 160. I don't need to kill myself doing cardio like that. I mean, I enjoy cardio, man. I get high off it in the morning. I'm doing Monday through Friday right now because I'm still not going to the yoga studio. 35 minutes of cardio per session, fasted, first thing in the morning. The only thing I got in me is the big cup of water, vitamin C, vitamin D for the morning, and whatever fat burner I'm taking for my morning energy to help me with my cardio or whatever. So, I'm just going to keep my heart rate between 135 and 145, maybe up to 150. As in the summer, I'm between 145 and 160. So I stay monitoring on my watch or whatever, and that way I'm rested more, man. I'm not as burned out for the day. I'm not as exhausted. I haven't expended as much energy. I'm putting on a little bit of size, or at least I'm maintaining more. It's okay, man. You're not going to see me without the six-pack. It's just, and that's not about me, man. I'm saying for you, too, the six-pack stays. The 8-pack, whatever the heck I got, man, it stays. It ain't going nowhere. So you don't got to be worried about that kind of stuff if you have it already, man. If you're eating clean, really clean like me, 2,400 calories a day, cardio in the morning, weights at night, I mean, it's a lot of training, man. You're going to maintain, your body's going to be like it's going to take that food and run it right through you, man. So that's the weights, that's the cardio. I switch up my cardio now in the fall. We're going to have some nice workouts in the garage, man. Open door workouts, fresh air, that nice crisp fall weather. They're not hot as heck. I mean, it's going to be really cool, man, to train this fall. I might go back to the pool, start swimming again at the health club. So between the pool and the stair stepper over there, those are going to be my two cardio sources. Too dark in the morning now to bike. So that's what I got for that. Now, the next thing I got is my sleep. The sleep doesn't change for me. It goes, I sleep from 10:30 at night to about 6:37 in the morning now. So I'm actually, where I was at 8 hours, I'm now aiming more towards 8.5 hours of sleep, which is working better for me. I could feel, I'm not feeling like, I just need it, man. We need the recovery, and I feel better now that I've been aiming toward 8.5 hours of sleep. And I really don't make much exceptions on the weekend, man. I really try and go to bed at the same time on the weekend too, man. I'm older now, man. I'm 35 years old. I'm not missing anything, staying out late and all that. I'd rather get the sleep because I find that even if I stay up late on the weekend, my body's on such a clock, I'm really not sleeping any later. So I'm really just missing out on sleep because even if I stay up till midnight or 1 o'clock, my body still wakes up at freaking 7 a.m., 6:30, 7 a.m., and it's up. So I really just would rather not miss out on the sleep. The supplements, man. The supplements. You already know what I take, man. I take, as far as, I'm doctor order, 150 milligrams of testosterone cypionate once a week I take. That ain't changing. I don't ever change that because I don't play doctor anymore, man. I'm a recovered addict, alcoholic. I have a doctor. I'm going to let them do their job. They assign that to me. I don't adjust doses. I don't change anything without my doctor, man. I can't afford to be doing anything crazy like that. So I'm on that for a medical reason. It's got nothing to do with training. But I'm not going to lie to you and say that I don't appreciate the benefits of what it does for the lifestyle that I live. It gives me good energy, good libido, good freaking focus. I feel sharp, man. I feel sharp. I feel happy. And I can't say it's all because of testosterone. It's really all because of God. But testosterone brought me back to life after being a freaking zombie, dude. I had 280 testosterone after I got sober off heroin and crystal meth. And I thank God, man, that I found it. I'm not a big pharmaceutical guy. In fact, I believe pharmaceuticals should be a very last resort, no matter what kind of pharmaceuticals it is. And this was not a light decision between me and my doctor and God and my AA sponsor. And between me, God, and my sponsor, I've gotten the okay from all of them, man. And I'm okay with being on testosterone. You know, I know my motives, and I know that my motives are pure, man. My motives are pure. I know I had low T. I tried for a year to bring it back up. It didn't go back up. I tried every natural thing in the book, from working out to supplements to diet to sleeping right to everything. And I'm blessed to be on it, man. End of freaking story. As far as the other stuffs, you can watch my video I made about the only subs you need. I made it, last week, I think. You could check that out. Talks about my whole supplement regimen. Not changing, man. It's not changing. I'm done with all the extras. I'm sticking to fat burner, some pre-workout on the weekend, non-stim pre-workout, some EAAs, a sleep formula. I take a sleep formula, about 4 days a week just to put me in a more rested, recovered state. I alternate them so I don't get used to one. Shoot, man, I mean, that's about it. Creatine monohydrate and protein powder, bro. That's freaking it as far as my supplements go, man. I don't rely on these supplements. And I don't think any of those I'm not playing games with any new supplements. All the muscle building, laxagenin, testosterone, testosterone. I don't care what new science method you have that tells you that it's going to help you build all this muscle. I'm old school, man. I go hard on the weights. I eat right. I rest like a freaking champ. And I pray, I meditate, and I help other people be healthier. And that's how I build my muscle, man. I ain't looking for shortcuts. I don't need any secret supplements that's going to help me put on all this muscle. I stick by what's tried and true. Protein, caffeine, creatine. End of freaking story. So we got the sleep. We got the sups, the weight, the cardio, H2O, water. As far as my water intake goes, it stays the same, man. I drink nothing but water. The only time I'm not drinking water is when it's the protein shake I have once a day before I train. I get some protein and some banana and peanut butter in me as training fuel for the weights. And also the only time I don't drink water is during my workout. I sip in EAAs. Other than that, I drink 1.5 gallons of water a day and spaced out. I drink right when I wake up, big bottle of water, like a water bottle full, bodybuilder's water bottle full. And then right after my cardio, I drink a water bottle full, right when I'm done cardio. That's 1/2 gallon right there, man. Right before by 8 a.m., I'm drinking 1/2 gallon already. So it's easy to drink 1 gallon, throughout the day. So let's see here, man. The last thing I'm going to say is cheat meals. Cheat meals. The cheat meals are going to also stay the same. I do, but there's going to be one difference, man. Saturday night, I'm going to cheat from 6 to midnight. Nothing changes with that. I eat clean Saturday. And 6 to midnight, I'm going to cheat. Sunday, I'm going to cheat from 6 to 10 p.m. because I go to bed at 10 p.m. I don't like to cheat after midnight because I at least want to give my body, a good cleanse, for 9-10 hours, whatever, not to have anything so I'm hungry in the morning or whatever, and I could feel nice and tight, when I work out for whatever. So Sunday, I get a 4-hour window to cheat. I could consume whatever the heck I want in those 4 hours. I don't do fast food or none of that. But besides that, I do pizza, pasta, ice cream, Cold Stone, Krispy Kreme, freaking baked cookies, tossed in the ice cream with sprinkles on top. I do it all, man. And if you're eating so spot on like me, where I'm not adding any sodium to my food throughout the week, I don't add salt to anything, man. I do all my meal prepping on the weekend for the whole week. Everything spot on to the T, weighed out, surgical. Those freaking cheat meals ain't going to do nothing but help you, man, because they're good for your head. Now, obviously, if I was competing for a show, which I don't do, I'd cut them out, but you're not going to see changes in your physique from those 2 cheat meals a week. If anything, your body's probably going to use them for good because you're so dang depleted the way that I train and all that. So the only difference I'm going to do, I'm going to be a little more lax as far as like maybe Sunday morning I'm going to want to go out for breakfast. How's that for an idea, man? I haven't gone out for breakfast in about 5 freaking years here in Michigan, man. The only time I've gone out for breakfast is about like vacation in Florida, and I had a hotel like all you can eat buffet, and I was on vacation. I haven't gone out for breakfast here in years. So I said to myself, this fall, man, maybe I want to go out for breakfast on the weekend. Usually I just do a little bodybuilder's oatmeal, some oats, some protein powder, some peanut butter. Maybe I want to go get an omelet, man. Maybe I want to sit down at a restaurant like a grown man and enjoy my life, man. Maybe I want to eat a little oatmeal at that restaurant. Maybe I want some dang biscuits and gravy. Just maybe, baby. I want that gravy. You know what I'm saying? And I can do that, man. I can sit down and eat it on a Sunday. You know, it's Sunday. It's a day where I'm cheating at night or whatever. So I'm not saying I'm going to wake up and just pig out from morning to night, but maybe I want a good, filling, nutritious breakfast, man, at a restaurant. I haven't allowed myself to do that for 5 years, and I made a decision, man. Life is freaking short. We got to enjoy. I know how I train. It ain't going to stop. Not now, at least, man. I'm in this for the long run. I love this bodybuilder's lifestyle. I do it just gets me high. So I'm going to allow myself a little breakfast, man. I'm going to try and be a little more laid back. And I just feel like the way that I'm dialed in, it's only going to help me make gains, man. It's only going to help me make gains because there's nothing wrong with it, man. There's nothing wrong with enjoying some stuff, man, getting a nice filling breakfast, man. But you can only do this kind of stuff, cheat on the weekends like that, go for the breakfast on Sunday morning, nice big champ breakfast, if you're dialed in the rest of the time, man. You can't do it all the time and eat clean a couple times a week. You got to do the opposite, man. You got to stay clean and do a little bit of indulging for your head, man, and for your body. Your body's going to use it all for good. So anyway, man, I'm trying to think what else there is besides that. Besides that, really, I want to spend more time praying. This is always a goal, man. My goal is I never am spending enough time praying, getting as close as possible to God, sitting still, meditating, allowing myself to relax. I'm a mover, man. When I was on heroin, all I did was nothing. Slept all day, did heroin, took a 4-hour nap, took Xanax to come down out of heroin, crystal meth, this, that, hookers, that. It was a disgusting lifestyle. Now, I'm so like the opposite. I'm so wired differently now that I'm sober. I'm so productive, constantly moving, getting stuff done, this and that. It's like, is my mic's still on. Okay. Anyway, now it's a treat for me to be able to sit still, and I got to let myself do it more, man, because it's better for me to do it. I got to sit still, sit quiet with God, and that's a goal of mine this fall, to sit still with God more, try and help more people. I'm sponsoring, I sponsor like 8 people right now in Alcoholics Anonymous who I keep in touch with, stay close to them. I'm going to start doing some coaching. If there's anybody who wants any kind of meal plans, workout plans, you want to do check-ins with me, coaching, hit me up, man. We could talk about it. I'm not here to charge an arm and a leg for my time, just a little bit. And more importantly, I want to help people be healthy, because I found the best way to get better at something yourself if you're helping other people do it. The best way for me to stay sober was to help other people stay sober. Once I figured that out, that helping others stay sober solidified my sobriety. It's the same with being healthy, man. If I'm helping other people be healthy, I'm healthier, man. My gains are better. I'm finding my muscles getting bigger. I'm finding more cuts in the bicep that I didn't see before, man, or filling in. The more people I'm helping inspire, get into this health and fitness, man. So if you want any kind of coaching or whatever, man, hit me up. I'm going to make an official announcement about it soon, but you're free to, man. You got my Instagram or my email or whatever you need. You let me know, and I'd be glad to work with you on your own regimen, routine, and help you meet your goals, man. That's what I'm here for. So anyway, man, garage, and you can always hit me up for a list of supplements I'm selling too, because I always got supplements for super cheap that I'm selling. I ship it. As long as you're in the U.S., I'll ship it out to you. And that's what I got, man. So together, let's get this dang muscle, man. Oh, GG8 still got that hitter in the fall. Hey, I freaking love you, man. Have a blessed high stim, Sarah. I know I ranted and raved today, man. Oh, if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't freaking like the video, also subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out.